Hey y'all, been a few days since I've done a video. I put out a video about Shedwars. Some people have seen it, some people probably hadn't. We did officially resign from Shedwars. We're not going to participate. I guess you can say that was my issue. I didn't understand the rules correctly, apparently. From all I gathered, I was short some videos, and I wasn't going to pursue it. I wasn't going to put a lot of work into it and know that I don't have enough videos to keep from being disqualified. I ain't going to ask for mercy or anything. I didn't do it right. I misunderstood. I'm going to move on. As far as our YouTube channel, what we've been doing, what we've been showing, we're going to carry on with our garden. I didn't plant anything in my garden, or gardens. We got 4. I didn't plant anything different than I would have normally. I didn't plant anything for Shedwars. It was just going to kind of keep up and showcase what we do grow here. That's all right. We'll move on. We're going to do it our way. So we're going to continue making videos about a little bit of everything. Now, you probably won't see Miss Cindy. Her health has went down some in the last month or so, and she's off work, and well, it'll be me. You'll have to put up with me if you want to see the videos, I guess, or see the garden. I might get her in there every once in a while, but she really don't feel like it, so that's something else we're working through, but it's all right. We know who's in control. The reason I come to the garden to talk about this is my peaceful spot. My first garden that I started. When I've got issues, I can come out here and walk around the garden and just look at everything and realize how blessed I really am. I'm just amazed every time I come out what the garden's done. Everything's grown so much, it's rained for days. I made a statement in a couple videos ago about the old folks saying if it rains on the first day of the month, it'll rain for 15 days. Well, it's rained for several of them already. It rained on the first day of June, and it's rained off and on all this week. I don't think it's rained today yet, but there's still a pretty good chance here, another hour or so. We might skip a little time. I thought I'd let people know what's going on. No, we hadn't quit YouTube. I'm not planning on quitting YouTube. It's just a collaboration I'm not a part of anymore. I've got plenty to do and plenty to show without a collaboration. I wish them the best. I have no problem with them or what's going on with it. I just realized I needed to go ahead and drop out before I put too much work into it and got too far along in it and get cut out somehow over something simple. But I thought I would show you a few things while I was out here. I have found a new squash. Let me turn the camera around. Now, this first one up here, it's one, I think it's Kevin on Hoss Tools called the owl squash. It's Alexandra squash. It's made some really big plants. Yeah, it's got the white specks, but it makes some unique squash. To me, they grow backwards almost. Some of them, the first ones that come out, the big end would be at the start, and it'd be a small end at the bloom. I have not got a full one off yet. This one is getting mighty close. The first few didn't germinate right, and they just didn't make it. But this is the squash I was really referring to. I had to talk about them because they're in the front of the row. But these are gold prize squash from Hoss Tools. Now I watch a channel, a lot of people watches this channel, Deep South Homestead, and he just praised gold prize squash over and over, how great it was, and I'm gonna have to agree with him. It's really good. So far, these plants are just now getting started. They ain't very big at all. Every day you come out here, you've got something to pick. Some of these plants will have several on it at a time. Yeah, like I said, they just now getting started. You notice they're going straight up right now. See how that's like a tower going straight up. It'll eventually fall over, and it'd really get interested in what we get and where it'll grow to. For him, he had them to grow several feet long, and just kept producing. I hope these will be great producers too. But I like them so far. Everything seems to be going well. No bigger than what they are. They're putting on food already. You know, like this one. There's 4 in there right now in a bloom. I have to say I'm proud of the Alaskan fancy tomatoes. I've had them seeds for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. I decided to try them in December. I was going to plant some early tomatoes. They worked out really well. They're not a very big plant. They don't make very big tomatoes, but look how many's on there. I take a gallon ice cream bucket out here in the evenings, and I pick off whatever's orange, because I like to pick mine when they're orange and not dark red. I pick them off orange because I believe it helps the plant. You're unloading the plant, especially like these. It's got a multitude of tomatoes on them. You know, so they're just loaded with all kinds of small tomatoes. It keeps something from bug or bird or something like that from messing with my wrapped tomato. And it'll ripen in the house and still have a great flavor. Once they get orange, they're not really going to grow anymore, and the flavors, everything is in there for the flavor, but setting them out and letting them get darker does change the flavor and the texture a little bit, but it'll do it in the house like it does it on the plant. And it gives the plant a chance to feed something else. Of course, these are my little cherry tomatoes. These was really old seeds, and you can say they're just covered. You can pick every day, and you just don't seem like you can get them all off. Might plant a few too many too. But I've got several things I'd like to talk about and show. It's getting late, and I thought I'd better make this video and let people know that we're still here. We're going through some struggles. We've had to make some changes, and we're going to move on. I thought I'd give you just a kind of a preview of where the green's growing at, how the garden's doing. I'm going to do a walk around video this weekend. Y'all have a good weekend. God bless.